Adult use recreational cannabis is a multi-million-dollar industry in Maine, and it is still growing. According to the state's Office of Cannabis Policy, businesses brought in more than $16 million in retail cannabis sales just last month. Dispensaries have brought in more than $114 million so far just this year. That's already surpassed what came in all of last year. Welcome to News Center Maine at 5:30. I'm Chris Costa.
And I'm Zach Blanchard. Thanks for joining us. Now, this isn't a trend just in Maine. The industry is becoming more mainstream in states all across the country. For example, Circle K stores in certain Florida locations will start selling licensed medical marijuana next year. Circle K has partnered with Green Thumb Industries, a leading cannabis goods company. Starting in 2023, Green Thumb will roll out 10 test dispensaries next to Circle K locations. The products will come from a 28-acre cultivation facility that's set to open by the end of the year. Back here in Maine, we're seeing a social shift around these products, like, for example, where these stores are opening up.
Some towns still are not on board with cannabis shops, but one store is opening tomorrow in a popular area. News Center Maine's Sam Rogers gives us a sneak preview.
To be welcomed in a space like this really is a game changer in a lot of ways.
The Kittery Outlets, known for shopping, will add a new store this week.
Having a Theory Wellness dispensary flanked between an Adidas and a Nike with some of the premier national retail brands is something that I did not expect to see.
Theory Wellness Chief Marketing Officer Thomas Winstanley says opening the company's fourth Maine location here is a game changer.
I think in the last year, we are really seeing some monumental shifts socially around the adoption of cannabis and the normalization of cannabis.
Sales around the state are proof of that, and the cannabis industry growth is hard to ignore. Plus, having shops in retail and commerce areas could attract new and even more customers, which is the key here.
Just making the customer experience as best as possible, really connecting with those customers.
Adam Mulligan is training his new employees before Friday's opening day. Some members of his staff don't even live in the state.
A lot of opportunity in an industry that people in New Hampshire have never seen before.
Located in a busy shopping area bordering a state with no recreational cannabis sales. But Winstanley adds the company is in it for more than just expansion.
We don't want to come in and we don't want to scale just for the sake of getting bigger. We want to be meaningful in that operation.
Like buying from local growers, donating to local nonprofits, all while being on the front lines of progress in the industry.
I think it's municipalities like this who are becoming the case studies that will be looked at in the future to say, what did this really do for our community? And I think in most cases, you'll hear positive things.
Another community in Maine welcoming the opening of a cannabis shop. In Kittery, Sam Rogers, News Center, Maine.
The new location opens its doors with a grand ceremony tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.